I've always been curious what lived under the bridges here in the Florida Keys. So I strapped a camera to a chum basket and threw it under the bridge just to see what's going on down there. So we're gonna cruise around the nearly 3 hours of footage I collected doing this and just take a look at some of the highlights and see what we see. So pretty quick, there's already a lot of mangrove snappers and grunts, and I'm seeing some tropicals like parrotfish and some tangs. And they're just already here. Like the chum isn't even in the water hardly, and they're just present. They were already there when the camera dropped. So let's pick it up a little bit and see where we end up. Coming out of the murk there, it looks like there's a really nice mutton snapper just cruising off to the left. There he goes out of frame. I don't think he's coming back, but it's cool to see him down there. It's nice. On the left there, that's a really nice hogfish. That's a nice fish. Just cruising by. They don't even really care about chum, I don't think. Looks like a blue angelfish right there in front of the basket. Just cruising around. Nothing's going ape shit yet, but it's coming. So we're starting to get some attention here, and here comes a Goliath grouper just chasing everybody out. He's just checking it out, I think. He's just curious what's going on. But there's a lot of angels showing up. Nice mangrove snappers in that mix. There's a lot of life down here. This is pretty cool. We'll see what he does. So I would say the frenzy is on here. There's a pretty good mix of game fish, trash fish, and tropicals. That's a nice gray angel. Swimming around right in front of the camera there. A lot of chubs. Those are kind of a trash fish. Grunts. It depends on who you talk to. I like to eat them if they're good enough size. But yeah, there's a pile of fish down here. This angel fish is so into you. He can't get enough. He's just all over the camera. That is hilarious. There's nothing on it. He's just really into it. This guy's really trying to get a call from Carol in HR. Unsolicited romantic advances. Here comes a little barracuda cruising by the top of the screen there. They don't seem to mind too much because he's up above them. Boy, they sure as hell mind that one, don't they? He was cruising right through the guts of them. Run! They really don't want to get eaten. So if you look close in the background, there's a couple of giant Goliath groupers moving in out of the murk. And they are impressive animals. These guys get like 800 pounds. They're like the size of a car. They pretty much eat whatever they want. So I assume they're just curious about what all the commotion is. And they're just seeing if there's anything lame or sick or easy pickings they can gulp down. But they eat a lot of fish. They're just the hoovers of the sea, vacuuming everything up. It takes a lot of protein. Oh, look at that. All three of them just lined up there perfectly. Like a pack. It's like a pack of Goliath groupers. Just on the prowl. That's pretty awesome. So this looks like the smallest of the three Goliaths that are hanging around. And he's just cruising right up to the chum basket. Just checking it all out, seeing what's going on. But that's an impressive critter, for sure. Let's see what else they get up to here. You can see everybody's just giving them a real wide berth, even though they really want to get at that chum basket. Nobody wants to hang out too close to that guy. They has a justifiable fear, in my opinion, because he will just gobble them up. I think this guy just likes breaking up a party. Like he just likes busting them up. It's like turning the lights on in the strip club. They just clear out. I think he's getting his jollies doing that. So at this point, there's basically no food left in the basket at all, and there's still all these fish just milling around, and that's basically just a great testament to the biomass of fish that are under these bridges. It's just an incredible structure with so much current that brings so much food into them. It is an ideal habitat for all this marine life. It's a hell of a spot, really. I'm amazed everybody fishing off of a bridge isn't just whacking fish left and right. There's a huge biomass here. It's impressive. I'm impressed. This is my impressed face. These groupers look like they're in a Quentin Tarantino film. They're all just lined up perfectly, like they're just so damn menacing. It makes me glad I'm not a little fish down there. I'll tell you that much. Jesus, that is cool. That is really cool. So here's something I'm really unfamiliar with. These groupers are shivering, like they're just vibrating their whole body, and I've never seen anything quite like that before. And I have absolutely no idea what that's about. But if anybody has any idea why these fish have the piss shivers, I would be really curious to know. Let me know. So this is a French angel on the right and a black angel on the left. And I slowed it down so you could get a better look at them. But they look almost identical in their juvenile stage. And this is what they look like when they're older. If that damn parrot to get out of the way. But they're both beautiful fish. But they are strikingly similar in their physiology. That just seemed worthy of pointing out. The camouflage on these fish is absolutely insane. It's like they're wearing a ghillie suit down there. Just imagine being a little fish swimming around looking for a girlfriend, and then the boulder you're swimming next to just swallows you alive. It's just bonkers. So that big structure you see in the background where the sun is shining is actually the footing for the old railroad bridge that was built back in the 1930s from the mainland all the way to Key West. And that footing is defunct. Like, the bridge doesn't go all the way across the channel anymore, but it is still there, and the fish are all over it. So it's just kind of an interesting piece of Keys history. From an angle that, most people never get to see. So I think that'll do it for the highlights. We're going to pick the camera up here. And I'm going to add a link to the end of this screen. So if you want to see the full version of this drop, you can knock yourself out. It's like 3 hours long, so prepare yourself for that. Otherwise, we'll see you again next time.